just keep putting the content out, and obviously the content has to be good and has to be interesting, but I'm not worried. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna forget about it. It's like an investment. You just forget about it. Oh, I put
Yeah.
money away, don't even touch it, don't even think about it. In a year, I'm like, oh wow, that's what
Yeah.
happened. So I
Yeah.
to your question, good question. That's probably the biggest problem. And other thing, people aren't doing it for the right reason.
What do you mean? Give me an example.
Yeah, great. So when people come and want to get some information and figure out how if they can work with me or not, the biggest thing I ask them, especially if they lean into building in a personal brand, if they voice that to me, if they go, "Hey, AJ, I've seen your work. I'm looking for help," it's not really a clear guide, so I'll have to find out what they need. If they go, "I want to build my personal brand," I will say why, and they'll tell me,
And
and I'll say why again. No one gives you have you ever heard of the three whys?
yeah, I heard about it. So give me an example of
Well,
someone.
I would say yeah. So I would say okay, perfect. Addie, why do you want to do a podcast? Why do you do a podcast?
For me, that's what you're asking?
Yeah,
Really? Because I really love learning new things. I'm very curious about what people are going to say. That's
okay,
the
cool.
real thing.
Right. So why do you love what people have to say? Why are you very curious?
I feel that when you connect, you grow. You grow as a person, you grow your understanding, you grow your experience in life. And I don't believe that people learn always by themselves. So for me, if I want to grow as a person, as a professional, as an advisor, I have to talk to people. And if I could share it with other people and some of them could learn from it, it's a bonus.
Right. And why is helping people learn important to you?
I guess that I feel it makes me feel a better person when I do it.
Right.
That's
And
what I
why is
really feel.
why is being a better person important to you?
Um, because I always want to be better. Because for me, being the same or being stale is like, no, this is what I need to do as a professional, as a person, as a human being. I need to grow. I need to learn. I need to be better. And it doesn't matter if it's only professional or it's as a person with my relationships. And I don't know how to grow without other people. So I
Perfect.
believe that that's a good way.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. So what we found is your core now. I could have got two more out of you because you're good. You're a speaker. But what I went from is I do podcasts because I like sharing. To now I do podcasts because I want to learn. I want to push myself. I want to be different. Being stale is very unattractive to me. So now when you find the core root of someone's why, it's powerful to move them. That's what you need to
Mhm.
move them. No one wants to create content. No one wants to get on the press. That's the filler. Why do you want to do that? And once you have the core, then I can move them. So to your question, I always try and find out the reason why they want to do this. And most of the reason it's a couple of the same ones. They want to be appreciated. They want to give people the right information. They want to really help people leave a legacy with others. They want to coach people because when they were young they didn't have anyone coaching them. So once they find the true why, or at least somewhat of the truth, then we can really go explore magic.
And not a good not good enough reason would be I just want to make more money. Give me an example of that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, Eddie. Why do you want to grow your personal brand? Oh yeah, I just want to like bring in I just want more people to know me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
okay.
I
Well, let's go. Well, why do you? Why? So why me? Well, you
yeah.
seem like you're everywhere. Yeah, but why would you want to grow a personal brand? I'm quick to push people off. Like
Yeah.
I'm really good at telling people you shouldn't do this because I
Yeah.
have to tell people the truth of the matter. Like, hey man, this is the invest. This is what you're going to be spending. Usually that scares off a lot of people because not just for me. I'm like, you're going to spend probably a couple of $100,000 to grow it, right? If you want to do it properly. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, can we start smaller? We can, but I'm just sharing with you. Like, you don't think you're gonna have to get new clothes. You're not gonna have to like get a haircut every couple of weeks because you're on camera. You don't think you're gonna have to get speaker training. You don't think you're gonna probably have to get maybe a new iPhone 14, maybe lights. Like all these things are gonna add up. Hey, are you ready to not see return in about 6 months? Oh, yeah, because you got to do content, man. We got to put ourselves out there. Are you ready for someone to say negative comments for you, man? When you wake up and you're not feeling really great, maybe you're on your time of your month and you're very emotional at that time of the month, and a woman that you know says something bad about you. Are you ready for that? I need to give people the vision, because if they know at least what's going to happen before it's going to happen, the blow isn't going to hurt as much.
I see. Okay, we're almost like I have so many additional questions, but still I have only the one last one.
Okay.
What would be like what if somebody comes to you and he says, "Okay, you gave me great advice, but I want to know exactly why are you doing what you are doing?" What would you tell him?
Yeah, 100%. You can put the what is it called, the spotlight back on me. For
Yeah.
me, my passion is people, and I've lived in a lot of countries. Look at me. No one even
Yeah,
knows.
I don't need to look. I listen.
Yeah,
I know that you're not from Miami,
yeah,
right?
I'm not from Australian. Do I have some Arab in me? Do I have some Hebrew in me? Do I have some French in me? Who knows? So for
Yeah.
me, people are my passion, my purpose, and I've always loved speaking to someone and saying, "What do you want to do? Like really, what do you want to do? Like, don't worry about me. Anything. What do you want to do? Great. Is that really the truth? Awesome. How do we get you there? Like, what are the steps? Great. And let's go do it." So for me, the reason I do this personal brand is because everybody wants to achieve something, and that's been my vision, to help people get there and give them the belief. We just need belief, and I like it because for me, the magic for me is when you tell someone to do something and they get this success and you see it in their eyes, like that's that's everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally understand you. I totally understand you. Okay, it's been such a pleasure to talk to you. Just give me where could people find you? What is the best platform to connect with you
Yeah,
before?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So if you're listening right now and you're like, you know what, I like this guy, what he has to say, and maybe he could help me get more known, right? Get deals in quicker, raise money faster. Maybe people can pay me more money. All of these things are possible, Addy, like growing your brand, even if you have a company brand. So we can do that with PR or press or TV, or help you build out your social strategy. So Ace of Spades Agency.com. ACEOF Agency. Ace of Spades, like a card, agency.com.
Wow, sounds good. And you're on Instagram too, you told me, and on LinkedIn. This is where I find you, I think. So thank you. It's been a pleasure talking to you, and I really enjoyed it. And I think that I learned some new things. The first thing I'm going to do is to open incognito and go and search myself.
Yeah, go do a little stalk on yourself. Let's find out what young Addy used to do.
Yeah, with things that I don't want to know, and I prefer maybe not to see them, but I would
Exactly.
I would go and search for that. So thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure, JJ.
Thank you for having me.
And to all of you change makers out there, thank you for joining us. If you want to learn more, go to invincibleinnovation.com, and I'll see you next week with another innovative, insightful talk. See ya.